What's going on, folks? Welcome back to another Scum video. I hope it will do well as always. Thank you very much for your ongoing support on the channel. Now, guys, we had a big update a couple of days ago, and yes, before we get into anything, some of these features we did not need or we did not want, but we do have them now, and we have to kind of look at the pros and move forward with these. Now, the devs have been squashing a lot of bugs as well, and if you want to go through this, I will leave the description, down in the description, I'll leave a link for what I'm reading through now on these patch notes, and then we'll get into the game in a moment and just go through a couple of things and just show you the size of some of these items that go into inventory, because that's pretty cool, and some of the reasoning behind some of these features as well. So as you can see here, we've got painting, so we can actually paint our clothes now. Now, obviously, the bright coloured is mainly just to showcase this, but I can imagine obviously painting your clothes darker would be pretty cool as well at the same time. So you can just use the coloured spray cans to be able to do this. Now we have the shovel axe as well, which is an all-in-one tool. It's a blunt tool, slashing tool, cutting, and it obviously buries as well. So it actually adds up as an all-in-one tool, which is pretty decent if you do manage to find it. Now I just want to add, and I'll show you in the game in just a moment, there is a new utility belt. Now I don't know why this wasn't in the patch notes here, or as far as I know, they're not in the patch notes, and I will show you that utility belt as well. It's basically taking over what the sporran bag and the waste bag does. So we've got the tomahawk here. The tomahawk is pretty cool. If you actually make these, you'll realize that these are actually just as good as normal axes. So you can obviously repair these either at your workbench, or you can actually repair these with a grinding stone as well. So the takedown bow. The takedown bow is a 40-pounder foldable bow, which you can see here on the left hand side. It goes into your inventory. Obviously it's quite large, but if you do need to take down puppets or anything like that, then you can do that. Again, that is a 40-pound bow here. Now the wheels, so these are improvised bike wheels. Now they haven't made improvised bike wheels for vehicles, like as in four-wheeled vehicles, because squads are going to be working together and they're going to actually get, you know, wheels pretty easy. There's a lot of them to do the job, whereas on a motorbike this is more of a solo players kind of an advantage for solo players to be able to get riding and get a vehicle as quick as possible as well. Now there is a quest here for the M1 Garand skin called Iron Petal, which you can see here. So as soon as you log in, you get your phone, hit the nearest notice board or check the general goods trader, get the quest and get yourself some sweet drip, as it says there. While you can, there are limited one time after all as well. Now, like I said, we're going to go into the game in just a moment. As you can see, look at the list of bug fixes. Now, this is what I want you to go in the description, click on the link that I've left there, and you can add these yourself, or you can look at these for yourself as well. Now, the devs did post a strength fix yesterday, because as you know, there was an issue with strength, and it was going down when protein was not in your system, and it would actually start depleting the strength very, very fast. Like I was at 5 strength and I went down to like 4.6 or something. So the QOLs, let's just quickly go through these together. So the QOLs, the modified hip fire bullet spread, which is really cool. I like that. Aiming with bows will now automatically switch you to first person aiming, but you can change that in the gameplay settings, guys. Okay, when you go into options. Massive improvements to audio, including wind direction, mountain bike audio, and cricket sounds. Now, I've got a couple of issues with the audio with the wind sounds. Now, firstly, I don't actually mind the wind sounds. I think they're very realistic. There's not really any issues with that. I know some people are going to have issues with that audio. The other issue that I have with the windage, with the wind audio, is that if I look in the direction, or if I turn to the sound where the wind is coming from, and then I use my scope to see which way the wind is coming from, it's not the same direction. So there is, you know, it's incompatible. You know, there's issues there because the wind direction and what it's showing me on the scope is not right there. So I think that does need to be addressed as well. Now, you do have the mountain bike audio and obviously the cricket sounds and more audio features coming in the future. Implemented the ability to eat and drink while sitting down. That's a big one, so you can eat and drink in a car, etc. Added full gas canisters to the pool of cargo drop spawns. Reduced the time needed to dry wet clothes and items drastically. We have increased flamethrower damage towards NPCs. The maximum withdrawn amount of cash is now 100,000. Added player deaths from NPCs to the kill log, and the face roll face smasher, which acts as a crowbar as well, guys. And increased tactical vest carry weight to 3 kilos. Okay, so what we're going to do now, I'm going to go into single player. We're going to get a couple of these things, just so I can show you, how many slots they fit into the inventory and stuff like that, and just go for a couple of things. We shouldn't be too long. Okay, so here we are. Let's have a quick look and see what the spray painting of the clothes does first. So if you put the spray paint in your clothes there, I'm going to paint my bag. I'm going to paint that black. I'm going to paint my hat black, for example. I'm just going to throw myself through these. So you can see that I can get better camouflage in some ways just by the painting of the clothes. I know it doesn't look too nice. Some of the other clothes looks a little bit better. It's less patchy. But obviously, if you're going to be camouflaging yourself and you know, adapting to your environment and stuff like that, and you want to be a little bit more hidden, then you can use the spray paints and stuff like that, guys. Right, so that's the first thing I wanted to show you. Let's just have a look at the bike here. So obviously, we have the improvised bike wheels, which you can make if you go into crafting. Go to items on the right-hand side, and you will find the wheel here under tools and miscellaneous. And you can see these are the items here that it will actually need. So I'm going to take the, let's go back there. Let's take the bike off. Let's take the wheel off, not the bike. That'd be weird. So let's take that off there, and we'll put this on here as well. So we installed a dirt bike wheel. You can see it there on the back. And I'm not sure about the durability of these. I haven't actually tested that in terms of driving them. But you will have to obviously be careful. I'm guessing they're not going to be as durable as these tires, of course. So just make sure you keep your eyes on that as well. Now, again, like I said, this is more for the single or solo player. It just makes it easier for you guys to get some wheels as well. And obviously, you can end service. And there you go. So very detailed, very cool looking. Okay. So we have the takedown bow as well. This is the takedown bow, guys. It's 40-pounder, as you can see. It does the job. It's very cool. It looks very cool. And you can actually put it in your inventory as well, just like this. Now, if you look at the military shovel here, you can see this shovel here. Let's go outside. It's very small, but it does the job. So if you actually hold F over a box, you can start to bury the box using this shovel as well, which you can see. And it's quite durable as well, to be fair. So it's going to last you some time. If you run over to a tree, you can actually cut down the tree with it as well. Again, very durable. And you can also use it as a blunt tool or a sharp tool as well. And you can slash and stuff with that as well. There's literally not much more to this other than, obviously, like I said, read the patch notes, guys, and read the bug fixes, as there are a lot of them. Now, I want to say a massive thank you to everyone over the last few days. You guys have just been absolutely incredible, and everyone's going to be getting those Twitch drops and stuff. I've got a load of them. There's going to be more coming today as well. I'm going to be going live shortly after this after this video I've just made here. Also, if you didn't know already, guys, I am sponsored by GGHost, so don't forget, if you want to rent yourself out a server, Open World, Satisfactory, Project Zomboid, Daisy, Ark, all these, you know, Scum, obviously, and tons of other games as well, then be sure to use my affiliate link down below if you want to rent yourself out a server. Excellent support, excellent performance, guys. They got their own Discord and all that good stuff as well. So any updates and help that you need setting or running the server, then they can help you alongside that as well. Okay, so much love. Thank you very much for your support, guys, and have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.